Expression, CC number 11. Using CC number 11 in Pro Tools may not have as great of an impact as mod wheel, CC number 1, and MIDI volume, CC number 7, but it still can make a difference when rendering a work. The expression continuous controller, also known as CC11, is a sub-volume of CC1 and CC7, which control the main portion of the volume in a session. The good thing about using the expression tool is that once you set the levels once, you do not have to change it over the course of the piece. Although Pro Tools gives you the option to change it whenever you'd like, to avoid distortion and other MIDI issues that may occur, it is highly suggested to keep the expression at a constant level. By doing this, it gives CC1 and CC7 the ability and power to change volumes however many times in a session. This way, all the dynamics can be adjusted exactly as you would like. To show you how easy it is to implement in Pro Tools, I'm going to work on the oboe MIDI that I'm currently rendering. So first of all, I'd like to go to the oboe part, and then click the box right under it, and scroll and click on the part that says Region. We will now double-click any part of the oboe in the piece, and we'll open up the MIDI editor window. Next, we will scroll down to the bottom portion of the MIDI editor window and see a small box, which displays the options for all of the continuous controllers that we can use. Since we want to use Continuous Controller 11, Expression, we're going to scroll all the way down and then click on Expression. Once we click on this, the data will then show up for all of the CC11 information in the oboe parts that we are currently working on. Now, like I explained earlier, the best part to get the most out of these sub-volumes is to set it at a constant degree during the entire piece. So, we are going to use the pencil tool to create a line at about 90, which is a little over halfway of the way of MIDI, which goes all the way up to 127, and then we will click and make sure that this line is perfectly straight and consistent. After we do this, we are essentially done with using CC11 in this instrument of the piece. Once you learn how to do groupings, which is explained in another video, you can figure out how to do this simple implementation on all the instruments at one time. This way, you don't have to open up every single part just to achieve the same goal. Even though using CC11 in our piece is really easy and not time-consuming at all, it can really have an impact on using dynamics and make your piece sound the best it possibly can.